Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now, Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. And for the Thunder, they've got Saric. Williams is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Man in at the 2 spot. Doris, what do you think about the possibility of the league adding an Offensive Player of the Year or quote-unquote best season award on top of the MVP?
I hate it, Kevin. And the reason I hate it is look at how competitive last season's MVP race was in the NBA. 3 guys equally capable of winning the award. Embiid, Giannis, and Nikola Jokic all were worthy MVP candidates. I think to dilute a race of that caliber would be a mistake.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. They've had a tough time so far against this team, losing both contests. He said they're really tough to deal with because of their intelligence and execution offensively. You have to play mistake-free basketball to get the upper hand. We just haven't been able to do that so far. We'll see if tonight is any different, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Could be a tall task. Trying to prevent Greg, those shooters, from getting hot.
It's going to take attention to detail on the defensive end. Contest everything.
What we're seeing now is defenders who now understand I can contest the shooting hand and still stay out of the shooter's landing area, which we know now is a foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job at drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Saric nails them both.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of a game.
Now here's Curry. Good on the bucket.
Well, the body control is a critical aspect of Stephen Curry's finishing ability. How about that through contact?
Williams against Green. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional. It hides everything else, how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Looney. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Curry gets the bucket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Lets it go from 11. Passes to Man from downtown. Warriors with the rebound. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. They're dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA star was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he is. He's improved every year. And at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Okashevsky's come in for Williams. Here's Iguodala. And again, it's the Warriors missing. They're trailing by 4. The pass to man. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And that one hits back iron. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pitch to their offense. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And so much story with it, he brings it up for the Thunder. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, you saw how dominant they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And the Thunder with the possession here. After the miss from Andre Iguodala. Man passes to Dort. They grab their own miss. Here's Pokusevski. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Iguodala. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
To the middle. Pokusevski with the bucket.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Iguodala left side. Fires from 14, and that's good for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the inside, and that one is stuffed with 3.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Now, here's Poole. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Yep, that one goes in there.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
They're trailing by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City. And the 3 off target.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And that's going to be a turnover that called for 8 seconds. And the Thunder with some changes. Already's checked in for Williams. And it's Williams in for Pokusevski. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, he was something else against Utah. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And there's the 3-second call. This one in the offense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots on the stripe in that last game.
Shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Inside, Dort. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Dort. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Warriors on top, up by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's man in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 5. Holmgren at the elbow. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Holmgren's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Thunder. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Curry gets the bucket.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Warriors leading by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Green has been attracting admirers of LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you. Now here's Wiggins. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions.
Substitution on the court.
One turnover right after the other.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Okashevsky's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Curry outside. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 6 in the quarter. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every day, find a way to win. Oftentimes,
At 7 foot, you do not have to go far to reach the rim. Okashevsky, easy money.
Yep, that one goes.
coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches gotta get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Warriors leading by 7. Green finds Curry. Over Williams. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. 16 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Pass to man. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Here's Pokusevski. Green with the block. Here's Thompson. And another basket for Golden State.
A shooter of Thompson's caliber has little trouble in the mid-range.
Thunder trailing by 11. Outside Williams. Pass to man. All sorts of time. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
Thompson keeps his composure through the contact. If you're going to foul him, it better be done right because you don't want to get this in.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
That free throw good from Thompson.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Down low, here's Williams. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On its way from Curry for two. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Warriors with the rebound. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road to the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the last game of their very short three-game road trip. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Great pursuit from Gilgeous-Alexander. At 6'6", he should hit the offensive window.
On its way from Curry for 2. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And Kuminga with the lay-in. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt.
Timeout.
This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Our timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here.
How's that for a shot? Looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Poole against Williams. Can't cash in from the left block. Warriors leading by 15. Launches a three. Another three for Golden State.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams finds Williams. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How fast on his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
On its way from Curry for 2. Another miss by Curry.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Warriors lead by 16. The chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 24 points and 1 assist. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And now with the second half about...
Ladies and gentlemen, and as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. For this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Sharge, right side. Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And the wall falls. And it's 9 points for Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
And Curry has been such a consistent offensive force in the league. This guy has got everything working right now.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg Anthony for Shea Gilgeous Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
That's good from Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Sharge for the 3. Dort misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the basket by Curry.
Timeout.
And that's now 30 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, that's just the phenomenal touch of Stephen Curry in the painted area. Yes, he'll score there, too.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Pokashevsky's checked in for Williams. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The shot's good. Iguodala's got 6.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
On its way from Curry for 2. Dort grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. This will be his fourth shot at the line in this one.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for one.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Williams is checked in for Charlotte.
Williams.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Williams, and a slam by Williams.
But when he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for it with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Warriors leading by 17. Here's Wiggins, and with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Dort misses.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Looney with the bucket.
Well, great read by Stephen Curry right there. Just puts it on time and on target. Always wants to make his teammates feel good.
And it's Williams. That time the assist by George. George got 5 assists tonight.
Man, can you always depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Timeout call for Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Peyton, that's good.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside, George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Thunder trailing by 20. George, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those three are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Luke Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes.
Man passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's George. The pass to Williams. Shoots over Kuminga. Williams can't get it to go.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the shot goes in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And Kuminga gets it to go. Kuminga's got 6.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Pass to man. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Holmgren. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 2 points. That one goes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
The Thunder have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
For your Oklahoma City, Trey Man.
And he makes the first.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Peyton. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Kuminga. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. 8 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Gary Payton II.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, you can see the excitement with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So young and yet so gifted as a passer.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and he loves that skill. Wow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Williams. Dario Saric is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. And the shot is good.
I'll tell you, this is the aggressiveness this coaching staff has got to be thrilled to see from Pokusevski. You're a 7-footer. You've got all the offensive skills. Make sure you're contributing on the glass.
Man, that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Golden State's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's Looney. From down in the low post, it goes.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Works that one inside nicely.
Here's Curry. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Curry's got 13 points in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Pass to Saric. Here's Mann. Passes it to Williams. Clock at 6. That one doesn't go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Green dishes to Thompson. Fires for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Outside Williams. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that
Draymond
could be
Green.
reversed. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
To the inside, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, you can see Alexei Pokusevski has a well-rounded offensive game. Right now, he's looking so confident and so efficient.
Thompson, and it's good off the back rim and in. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter. Mann passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. Shoots over Curry, and again it's Oklahoma City.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On its way from Curry for 2, and there the Warriors now with another bucket.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Second shot opportunity. Pokusevski with the bucket.
How about the 7-footer with the lean frame? Alexei Pokusevski might be young, but he's got game.
Here's Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the middle, here's Saric. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
But because of his size and length, Dario Saric so comfortable on the interior.
Curry kicks to Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2
Another
minutes.
3 for Golden State.
Andrew Wiggins.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
That is just a deflating arrow.
Substitution on the court.
I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Saric. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Pokusevski. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And Wiggins is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats just confirmed what a dominant game it was. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting up court. Green is checked in for Golden State.
Warrior substitution. JaMychal Green.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Williams. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul.
Gary,
that is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Over to the left wing. Here's man, defended by Payton. Iguodala with the block.
The steady defensive hand of Iguodala, exceptional at reading shooters and stifling them.
Here's man, just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City moving it around, and that one, good.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Iguodala, that's good.
Iguodala.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
To the paint, here's Robinson-Earl.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.